Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UNLV's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that...
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Thomas. Nice move there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. He breaks a tackle.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on target this time. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. Oh, sweet feet. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Wyoming.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UNLV, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Makes one man miss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Works the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The returner will field it and bring it back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. It'll be a run on third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll read option to the left on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's Harris. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top here in the fourth.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when this team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping... It's a fumble! And they get the fumble back, but time is still dwindling away. They got to get it going. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's got him in the flat. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything.